we're in that part of the summer, Lewis, where video gets thrown out there on the old X machine and Threads and Instagram, and we extrapolate out somebody's struggling. And it appears it's Caleb Williams' time in that barrel right now. Are you concerned at all about Caleb Williams' development with Ben Johnson, despite it just being the top of August right now, Lewis?
No, I mean, obviously you would love to see more good than bad, Rich. I mean, but people do this kind of stuff all the time with players. Let's be real. It's people that are covering these players. Mm-hmm. People have biases. People have preconceived notions about guys. They try to say that they remain neutral, but people don't. And so there's a lot of people now, because of the difference between Caleb and Jaden as far as how people perceive Caleb coming out of college and then Jaden Daniels coming out of school, they're looking for Jaden to kind of hit some stumbling blocks. They're looking for him to struggle. They're looking for sound bites that you can then twist and turn and go, see, this guy should have never been the number 1 overall pick. I told you how it was because of how he was at USC. So now they're looking for bad throws. They're looking for interceptions. They're looking for anything that kind of fits their narrative. Am I worried? No, he's a quarterback who's in his second year, learning a new system, getting coached real hard, basically has been stripped down to the studs, and Ben's trying to build him back up in the way in which he thinks is going to help him long-term ascend to be that great quarterback. And that's a process, and it isn't always clean. And I'm sure everything that Caleb has done has not been bad. So, no, I'm not worried about it. But I get how the machine works as far as how we, whether it be consumers of football as fans or we as media people or whatever it is, put stuff out there that really kind of fits what we think is going to be, the final destination for some of these guys based off of our preconceived notions. And then we'll push the other guys who we love. It's happening right now. Look, there's another example of that's happening right now too. Tyler Shuck down in New Orleans. If you look at New Orleans football thread, any of the fans or any of the media,
yeah,
every single time this kid does something bad, they crush him. Absolutely crush him. And then some people take it a step further and go, you ain't going to ever tell me that Shedeur Sanders shouldn't have been drafted in New Orleans instead of Tyler Shuck. Because that's been going on since the draft. It's the same thing. Every good play that he makes, crickets. You don't even hear about him. And he is ascending the right way, but you won't hear it. So, no, I'm not concerned about any of these guys because you know as well as me, there's been a trend lately with quarterbacks, which is sometimes their developmental rise, their learning curve takes a little while for some guys to find the right spot, find the right fit. It isn't always instant success like it was with Jaden or as soon as Patrick started playing. It's not like that. A lot of times you got to be patient, but no one wants to be patient. And people definitely aren't going to be patient when you're talking about a guy who you didn't like in the first place. So Caleb's dealing with it. Jaden's in the sweet spot. Hell, Bo Nix, you don't hear a lot about Bo Nix, although Bo had a hell of a year last year, and he's going to be even better, and Denver's going to be the truth this year.
You believe
You know why you don't hear a lot about Bo Nix? Because not a whole lot of people liked Bo Nix last year. No, everybody thought Sean Payton was out of his mind saying the things he was saying about Bo Nix and how good he could be. Now who's having the last laugh? Now who's being considered maybe the team to finally topple KC in the West? Because they had a championship caliber defense already. And now they added some more weapons for Bo. More receivers on the outside. They already have a top 5 offensive line. Added a running back, R.J. Harvey, who's just a plus 20-yard machine. Denver's for real, but you won't hear it be because of Bo Nix, because there were people who thought Bo Nix has been in college for 6 years. He's an old man. He's a product of the system. Check down Charlie, blah, blah, blah. Sean Payton's going, okay, watch this.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show live weekdays from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern on Roku Sports Channel in the U.S.